Okay, so last time we played, um, you guys traveled to this dwarven ruin to find the unheard bell. Upon traveling, you guys ventured deeper into a mountain and found a couple of goblins along the way. One of the goblins you guys killed by simply drowning it. Well,
We did nothing.
it drowned itself. But nonetheless, you guys took care of the first set of goblins, and then you guys, upon traveling deeper into the mountain, you guys found a giant gate, a golden gate. Standing next to it was two dwarves statues. Upon further investigation, you guys found a tiny hole that the goblin seems to be uh, coming in and out of. And then Yuka tells you that the gate can be opened by some contraption. She doesn't know how. And then you guys walked back to the door and looked at it. You read that there was a riddle of sorts on the door. Using one of your spells, you understood the language and you spoke back the answer, and that's where we left off. The door slowly opens and it's extremely loud. And in front of you are several buildings. I'm gonna try to draw it out. You guys are like there. So in front of you is a street with some buildings on the side. Turn off your music.
Oh.
To the left is the wall and more buildings going left. And to the right, you can see a giant tower.
Oh, shut up.
So what are you guys gonna do?
So, what do I see?
You
We have
see,
3 ways to go.
mm-hmm.
Uh, that makes me laugh because we have like a parody of D&D in here, an audio parody, and this is like they have to choose a direction, and everyone is like, I want to go front, I want to go right, I want to go left, and you
Yeah.
have the thief. I want to go back. I want to continue.
Just want to go home, man. Yeah. So once more to the left, you see a tower. Up ahead, you see that it does eventually turn, but it's like a couple feet down, like pretty far away. And then to the right, it follows the wall, the gate.
Honestly, I would like to go to the left because there is a tower. This is right.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe left?
Yuka says.
Wants to go left.
Yuka agrees. What do you think, Zuzo?
Whatever. I guess I'll left.
Okay. So you guys go left, and you guys see this giant, humongous tower. Roughly stands like 200 feet. You guys walk to it, and there's a doorway, an open doorway. There is no door blocking it, but it seems to be allow anyone inside. But yeah, that's what you see. It's pretty fucking big.
I see white.
Oh, well,
Don't see anything else.
it's just. Oh no, man, that's not a circle. That's not a circle. There we go. It's a little bit bigger than that.
Ooh.
But yeah, and then it's like really tall upwards. I'm not gonna draw all the way up. Ah, stop.
So this is the tower?
Yeah, I'm just too lazy to draw how tall it is. But
Mm,
Yeah,
I can see.
yeah. There's a doorway right here, and it is open. The door is not there anymore.
Wait, you said it's open, but the door's not there.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Like someone either removed the door or it was never there
Just
to
broke
begin
it.
with. You guys don't know. As far as you know, this is natural.
Do you want to make a perception to know if there is anybody here?
If you want, go ahead.
I won't even see anything, I'm sure. Let's
Okay.
try, just
Okay.
for fun.
Okay. Don't roll a two.
Like I was
She
looking
rolled a.
Oh my god! Okay, it was nice to play. I think I will stop here.
You
No,
jinxed
but
it,
no,
Alvin.
no,
I'm.
really,
I'm
is it possible? Is it possible? Really?
I don't
There's
know.
something in the
Let's see.
game which is hating me.
Let's see. How many twos have you gotten? Let's see. One, two, three,
Like 8.
4, 5.
Wait,
5
can
twos.
I make a test? Can I just make a
Just
test?
Yeah, sure, sure. Okay, at least not a two. Not a two.
I just want to know, just to
That
check
has a
because
two.
when you're not roll with Buddy.
That has another
no,
two.
but look how shitty this are.
There we
This
go.
one is not okay. I have to say shitty, and it will make good roll. Oh, it works!
Okay, okay. So,
Alright, but
okay.
it's still a 2.
Yeah. So yeah, Vi, you don't see anything. Zuzo, you want to look around as well?
Swear to God.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God. So we were playing a different campaign yesterday with our friends, and LeRon was shooting like shit.
Oh yeah, I got food guarded on me.
He got fish on him, and then he got stabbed by a poop dart. What'd you get?
I got 13.
13. Um, so with both you guys just looking around, you guys don't see anything out of the ordinary, at least on the outside. You guys don't even see any footprints leading into the tower, aside from your own.
Aside from the tower, there is footprint. There are
No, no, no. You don't see any footprints at all, except
okay,
for the
sorry.
ones that you guys made.
Well, we have to try and go inside anyway. Yes.
Okay, so I'm assuming Zuzo's gonna walk in first.
Of course.
It's your call, Zuzo.
At least you
Okay.
make good rolls, you know.
Okay, so going inside, um, you guys can see that there are stairs leading both up and down. Um, Also looking around, you see a bunch of stuff that are seems to be excavating tools, like a pickaxe, a mining axe, um, hammers, just a bunch of stuff for like digging.
Hmm.
It's too much to draw. So what are you guys gonna do?
Well, if can we see the top of the tower, or is it too dark, or
Um, looking up, you see a roofing, so you're assuming there's another level, another level going up.
which
The one to the one to
the
this one goes up, this one goes down.
the thing which attracts me is that there are mining axes and things like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
they have been searching for something in the ground.
Yep.
I guess.
So like you see
I would.
tables over here. These had the stuff on it. You also see in the center a dwarven icon. Looks like a giant coin that was put in the ground.
I would
Similar to the ones. The head is similar to the dwarves that were standing or the statues next to the gate.
I would suggest to go down to start with.
What do you think, Zuzo? You guys are looking for a bell.
Instinctively, the bell should be up, but we are
Is
in
Yuka with us?
Yuga's
Okay.
always with you guys. Via won't let her out of her sight.
the. I'm a good mother, okay?
So Via says she wants to go downstairs.
Yeah.
And then Yuga
I guess
reminds.
go downstairs too.
Okay. So you guys go downstairs. Traveling down the stairs, you guys can see that it just goes even deeper. Um, Looking around, you guys can see that. Let me get rid of these. Delete. You guys can see that down here there seems to be like a whole field of emeralds.
Wow.
You don't know what they're used for, but they seem to be recently excavated. Like someone comes here to mine every so often, and it looks recent.
And it keeps going deeper.
Uh, it's just a it's just a giant open field, roughly like a football field.
Okay. Like a big mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Okay.
And
But we can't go further.
yeah, you can't go any further. There's the bottom.
Okay.
You could go ahead and make a investigation or perception check to try to figure out what was here or who was here.
I want to look around.
Mhm.
Please this time make a good roll, please.
No, you have to say shitty.
Katie!
Yeah.
Oh!
All right. So, looking around, you can see that in this giant open field, there are being again once we're being recent of being excavated. You see a giant hole leading downwards. It seems that someone dug here, and it seems like it wasn't just one person. It's a perfect circle, and drawing perfect circles is nearly impossible.
But there's nothing inside.
Not that you can see. Not the 18.
If I approach this zone, I don't find anything else, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm.
Maybe since we are in an adventure, maybe we can. I don't know if I have spares where I need some emeralds or things like that.
Well, what do you think, Ziza?
Mining, right?
Mm-hmm. It's just a giant field of emeralds.
It's just that.
and you do see a hole, a perfect circle hole leading downwards, like at an angle.
Hmm.
Yuka looks at one of the crystals, the emeralds, and she says that there's a bunch of these emeralds at the kingdom. I remember seeing them everywhere.
At the kingdom? Which kingdom?
The 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 queen's castle.
Ah, maybe we could take one or two, since it could be useful for the rest of our adventures if we keep going. If we don't die before.
Yeah. How do you want to mine it?
But there isn't some pieces which are already taken out of the ground, or
Yes, but like it's pretty much dust.
oh
Yeah, because of whatever dug here was like drilling, not yeah.
okay, yeah, the only small pieces then.
Mm-hmm. But if you want like a good sized piece, you'd have to go back upstairs, grab one of the pickaxes, and try
No,
to.
I want mine. I don't have the time for this. Okay, well, we don't have anything else here, then we can go up now.
Okay, so you guys travel back upstairs. Once more, you're in that room with the tables and mining pickaxes and the giant coin in the middle. I'm assuming you guys are going to keep going up?
Yes.
Okay. So you travel further upstairs, and you see that the stairs still go up, but oh, let me no, don't draw another square. Okay. So on this floor, you guys are coming up the stairs, like so. Over here is a door that leads to a pathway. You don't know, but the stairs they still keep going up. On this floor, you see by the door a desk that has some papers on it and a bunch of papers on the ground as well because this shit happened here.
I approach of this place to see what kind of paper it is.
Okay. Thank you. Why can't I select this? Thank you. Okay. Make a investigation. And Zuza, what will
Please
you be
be
doing?
So she's checking out the papers, right? And
Mhm.
then we came down from the bottom.
Yes, and the stairs keep going up.
So there's no bottom stairs, right?
You could walk back down the stairs, going down this way.
Oh, we went up.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The stairs still keep going. I just didn't want to draw all the way around. But with that, let's see. Investigation plus 5, 13, 14. So, looking around, you see a bunch of dwarven papers. Once more, you can't read them, but you can understand that they are dwarvish.
I don't know. Can I use my spell again? I don't remember.
Do you want to? Because once it takes up a spell slot, and you have 4, 3 left now.
Oh
Sure.
no. Maybe I can take them. Well, with the perception I made, can I see any paper which seem more important than
Well, hold on.
the others?
Hold on. Actually, it lasts for an hour, so you would be able to see it. Never mind. You would be able to see it. It lasts for
Oh,
an
then
hour.
I still can read it.
Yeah, you
Okay.
still can read it.
And
So,
what did it say?
okay, wait. So what are you doing, Zuzo?
What's over here?
Just the door. The box at the bottom is supposed to be the exit point from downstairs.
Mm.
You just see a door.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's a bunch of like other tables with like notes on them, but this one was the most important one because it was right next to the door.
Mm. We'll just go over to Fire.
Okay. So, looking at the pieces of paper, they seem extremely old. With your 14, you know that they're extremely old. Reading them, you see a bunch of names, a bunch of Dwarven names that I should bring up right now because I have a name generator. Kadu, Un, Lenarv, yeah, Lenarv, and Fari. They seem to be people who mined in this area. Kadu, Un, Lenarv, and Fari. They're all males. They mine the fields, the emerald fields, with a giant contraption that the dwarves made to help mine even further. And it's like a bus with a giant drill at the end of it. But yeah, the papers are really old, but that's what you can understand from the papers, that these guys are miners, and they mine for the queen of Ky-Rimus.
And we don't find anything regarding the bell, right?
Nope.
Well, we still can go up then.
Okay. So you guys travel upstairs. there's also this doorway if you guys want to check it out.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we can check it.
So make a perception check as you leave the doorway.
Always.
No, just
Wow,
Via
I
because
can open the door. Yeah.
because she got a 20. You don't need to roll. So you see you're about like 50 feet up. And there seems to be like a way to travel on top of the buildings. Um, you see
From the
a
outside.
hmm?
From the outside, you see.
Yeah, from
Inside.
the outside, yeah. And like you can travel from roof to roof from up here. Why it's being used in said way, you don't know. But with a natural 20, you do see some goblins running in and out of buildings carrying some silver cups and forks.
Well, for now we shouldn't attract more attention. Maybe we can keep going inside if we.
Yeah. Everyone's gonna agree with you because I know Zuzo's gonna be
Mm.
and then Yuka's like, yep, better safe than sorry. So you guys travel further upstairs. Going upstairs, you see around like 6 treasure chests.
Six what?
Treasure chest.
Oh, trapped maybe.
Since you're still able to read, you can read that like they're labeled. So this one is copper, this one's iron, this one's gold, this one's silver, this one obsidian, this one is emerald.
And there is anything inside, or they are closed?
They're closed, but there's like a piece of paper that's written on them or above them with in dwarf.
Inspect the gold one.
Okay, make a investigation.
Very bad.
Not wasting time.
Fuck me, it's 7.
As far as you can tell, not trapped. I mean, dwarvish aren't the sneakiest of people. You want to do anything else?
Mm.
You say it's not trapped.
That's what Zuzo thinks. Yes.
Ah, he thinks so. Can I join him and make a perception too,
Sure.
just to look around?
Oh, look around the room or look at the chest.
The chest to see if there is any mechanism.
Okay. Actually, Yuka would stay a step back just in case. Like, see, look at this.
Finally.
Yeah, it's definitely not trapped. You can see
Okay.
that, but with your
Lauren's just like, let's open this fucker.
but with your natural 20, you can see that it was recently opened,
Was recently opened.
or like someone closed it, and yeah, it was open before.
But we can't open it, right?
No, you can if you want.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, Zuzo, you're gonna
But
open it, right?
Mm.
So Zuzo
stronger.
opens it. Yeah. And it's empty. I mean, you could see like maybe like 1 or 2 tiny fragments of gold, but it's empty.
This is all sad.
And can we check the others too?
Which one would you like to check?
Is you started with gold. Right?
Yes. So copper, iron, silver.
Let's start with the check it out, everyone. I don't know. Maybe
Yes.
first the copper, then the silver, then.
Mm.
So who's checking it? You gotta make different checks every time.
It's okay.
What is with the fucking 7? I got a fucking 7.
It's my turn to shine.
So yeah, Ziza's like, yeah, it looks fine, and then Vaya's like, yep, I don't see anything. So Ziza opens it, and unlike the copper, and the gold. This one is like has like an inch of like copper minerals, but it does look like someone was digging through it.
Can we check the others? We leave them open. At least you have interest in this kind of stuff. So
In the meantime, Yuka is gonna be looking around, make sure everything else is safe.
yeah, she can warn us if.
Alright.
It's your time, Suzo, to do something great, please.
She got a roll.
17.
Ah, good.
Yeah, you guys are definitely made for each other. Once more, this chest is entrapped. But one opening it, empty.
Okay.
Let's see if I. This one was silver.
This one is sealed.
Mm-hmm.
The others which aren't sealed, which one?
This one was copper. This one was iron, gold. This one's silver. This one was obsidian. This one's emerald.
Let's continue with silver then.
Okay.
Is she going in and out for you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. From what you can tell, it's not locked. Or not trapped. The other ones weren't.
I could check.
I guess I check.
You're too safe, Via.
Yeah, because
6.
we never know.
Yeah, as far as you guys can tell.
Let's open all the same.
Alright. Empty.
Okay, next.
Okay, make a check.
Fucking 9.
Not trapped. Zuzo once more. This one's filled with obsidian mineral.
My god. Okay, and next one.
Lauren's gonna be extra careful with this one.
Yep. I know. Oh, you mean Zuzo?
I mean, yes.
I thought when you. Yeah, okay. Go ahead, roll.
Motherfucker.
So you rolled 17, right? Via, was that your new roll or is that the one that last time?
New.
Okay.
17.
Yeah, it's not trapped. Opening this one, empty.
Okay. Obsidian? I don't know. Do you have interest in this? Maybe we can take a piece of two and like this we have something to sell.
Yuka walks over, and since you guys are all hovering around it, and she will tell you, well, goblins like shiny things, so it makes sense that everything else is gone. I mean, the copper was like halfway gone, and since obsidian is basically black, I guess that's the reason why they didn't take it.
Well, let's take some parts then.
Okay. So how much do you want to take? There's
Is it heavy?
you have a bag. You could stick it inside the bag, but the bag can't hold too much. If like your bag can only hold about like 50 pounds before it starts to break.
And the piece of obsidian, what is it like? I can hold it in one hand or?
Yeah.
Don't play.
Yep. It's each piece is about as big as your hand, and weighs roughly like 3 pounds each.
Well, I want to take some all the same because.
So how many?
Yeah, I'm looking because I don't remember what I have already. Open.
Taking a shower after D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. How much can I take, you think? Because I'm
Without your bag breaking, let's see. You're already carrying 10, 11, so about 49, 3, about like 35.
35. Yes.
Yeah, but if you carry any more, then your bag will break. Wait, is it
And
35?
35
No, wait.
is like almost.
No, wait. It's not 35. Is it 30? Yeah, wait, yeah, it is 35.
And how many pieces?
Wait. Okay, I keep. Let me get out a calculator, just to
So
be sure.
sorry.
See, each one is 3 pounds each. You have 11, 49 divided by 3. Oh, 16. You can carry 16.
Oh, 16.
16, yes.
Maybe I can take 10 then.
So all 16?
No, you mean 16 pieces?
Yes, 16 pieces.
Maybe I will take 10 or 12. Well,
Okay.
anyway, I can throw it away. I will take 12.
Okay.
I don't need it.
So you take 12 to 3 pounds each. Alright, Ziza, what are you gonna do?
He doesn't need it.
Okay.
I don't want to do all the math anyway.
Okay, so Via just takes a whole bunch, sticks it into her bag. But you can see that you barely made a dent. There's still a bunch of obsidian in this chest.
Yeah, I don't want to empty it. Just like, oh, let's take the wall thing.
Yeah. And then once more, the stairs go upwards. If you guys want to do anything else.
Continue, huh?
Okay. Going upstairs, you see a giant telescope that seems to be able to rotate and look around. I'm assuming Via, you're gonna look in it, and you can see that. Yeah, you can see basically every part of the city underneath you.
If I look carefully, can I see something of interest?
Yeah, go ahead, roll with the advantage. So roll twice.
It. Okay, we try again.
There
Oh,
we go.
better.
So with that, you can clearly see that the goblins gather into one building. Like you can follow them and see which building they go, and they go into a far off building to the north.
No trace of the bell, I guess.
You what?
No sign of the bell.
Yeah, not that you can see. I mean, from
What else is around the building where they are gathering stuff?
around that building is a bunch of lava.
Oh, nice.
But it's a taller building than the rest. Like roughly 1 story taller. But all the goblins seems to be bringing all the silver and the gold pieces that they can find to that building.
Well, maybe we should go down and continue investigation then. Like we can go more up, right?
Yeah. You guys do remember that this opening on the second floor leads to the roof. You could travel from roof to roof if you see fit.
Maybe we can do that, yeah.
Okay. So you guys travel downstairs, going from roof to roof. I'm just gonna delete everything now. While you guys are here, make a perception check.
God damn it.
Ah.
6.
Yep, you guys don't notice anything.
Oh shit. But
here's a house, and you can see that it bridges off, going up, I think. Let's see, hold on. No, it does not bridge. It goes over here to another building. And you can see right here is a trap door or a roof door. That's what you guys can see when you guys get here. You guys also see another building over here, and the only way to get there is by crossing and then crossing over.
Can we find inside the house?
Yeah, if you want. Climbing into that house, you see. Oh, who's going first?
I guess I.
Okay. Going into the house, you see a bunch of stuff on the ground, just like outside. You do see a bed. The bed was cut up to see what was inside. You see the pillow was cut up. You see the cabinets flung open, but you don't notice anything different or anything hostile.
Mm.
This is just the first floor. You do see that it leads downstairs as well.
Check the other ground, the other floor, and.
Yeah, you probably should have cleaned that shirt before you wore it. Anyways, so do you travel further downstairs?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Mm.
Traveling further downstairs, you see a bunch of the stuff once more on the ground. Like someone's been looting and just like doesn't care and just throws everything on the ground. But you don't see any utensils, like any forks, any spoons, no pots, no pans, no lids. But yeah.
Maybe we continue. We can continue if we are at the first floor. We can continue on the roofs. Is it right?
Yeah, you can climb back up to the roof.
Yeah, I think we will keep doing that. Maybe it will be better than walking in the street.
Okay. So you climb back up to the roof, and I'm assuming you guys gonna travel across since that's the only way.
Mm.
So, let me get rid of this. So this house is definitely bigger. You guys can clearly see that. It's much more vertical. And it has a bridge leading this way. Bridge leading this way, that's where you guys originally came from. And unlike the last one, there isn't a trapdoor here. So you guys gonna continue onwards, I'm assuming? Unless
Yeah,
you
we
guys
can.
unless Zuzo wants to take out his axe and just start smashing into the roof.
I don't know, Zuzo. You want to do that?
Mm.
What
you,
does it mean?
you guys like, please don't. That's gonna make a lot of noise.
No, we continue then.
Yeah.
Actually, from up here, you guys can see. I think. Hold on, let me check the map. Yeah, from up here, you guys can see where you guys originally came from. It's about like 100 feet down that way. You guys can see that there's a bunch of goblins gathering around the gate, trying to figure out who the hell opened it.
Oh my.
But you guys are gonna continue onwards. This house is a L shape. So goes think. Oh, it's a little bit bigger than this, but yeah. L shape. It's a bad L, but whatever. This one has a bridge leading to another building going that way, and you guys came from down here. And there is a trapdoor on this side.
Maybe we should take the trapdoor first.
Okay. Zuzo going in. You see a Jesus. You see a bunch of bookshelves and a bunch of books on the ground.
Can I still read the book a bit or not?
No, not at this time.
Ah, too bad.
Yeah.
What? Looking at the book?
See if you can, because she was able to read Dwarvish, but now she
I
can't
lost
because the
it.
spell faded.
I lost my connection. Can I just open the books all the same and see if there is anything looking like the bell or
Okay, hold on.
very fast, very fast. I mean, I won't stop to read.
Yeah,
And
I'm drawing all the shelves right now.
oh, that's like a library.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, we came from there? Up there?
Mm-hmm. You guys were originally upstairs. You guys are now downstairs in the first floor. And in between all the shelves, just a bunch of books being thrown on the ground. But Via make a roll. Yuka will make a roll as well.
I make a roll.
Oh, damn it!
If you want.
I forgot to say shitty.
16.
Luckily, you have Zuzo
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and Yuka. So with your 16, I think it's bigger than that, but yeah. You skirmish through all the books, and you are just kind of like flipping through, toss, flipping through, toss, flipping through, toss, because you don't really care about books. But Yuka, on the other hand, she's like looking through very carefully, and then she understands what the book is, and then she puts it aside, and then she keeps looking and looking.
So cute.
And you guys, it takes you guys roughly around like 10 minutes before Yuka actually finds a book about the bell, and she shows you that there's a picture of it, but she can't read it.
Maybe I waste one more spell, but let's do that. Like this, I can keep reading. Otherwise, it won't serve to anything.
Okay.
I
Zizo,
use.
you find a book about the thing that was made to dig. You can see this giant drill, and you see like 15 dwarvish people going inside of it.
Oh, that's what.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
And you guys are going in a different way. Anyways,
I guess.
so you're gonna
give the book to Rhea.
and she doesn't
I
need
read
it.
the book.
So you use a spell.
Yep.
You want to use read you you can read both books actually. Which one do you want to read first?
The one about the bell.
Okay. Make a intelligence check.
Still D20.
Mm-hmm. But just
I
straight.
know, shitty. Ah, I'm
Ah,
lost.
that's good. That's good. Yeah. The bell was made here by using a bunch of obsidian and silver and gold to make the bell really refined and more or less unbreakable. And dwarvish people aren't too smart. When they mixed the silence spell into it, it backfired a bit. Basically, from what you know, whomever uses the spell also becomes silenced.
Oh, that's bad. But at least we won't make the mistake for ourselves.
With your roll, the the difference is the person you curse to be silenced is cursed a lot longer than you would be the owner.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna put the laundry in.
Okay.
I don't have mine muted because I don't think you want to hear that.
No one does. Yes. So yeah. So you understand that? Yeah. You would be
Oh.
silenced for an hour. You'd be silenced for an hour, and the person you curse would be silenced for a day.
Oh, then this is not so bad. I mean, not to last forever.
Mm.
Okay. Well, this is still good to know because just to know my spells, I need to be free of my moves or my words or
Most of them, yes.
then I need to be able to speak things then.
Let's see. I'll look at the ones that you don't need to speak. So if you look at your spells where it says comp and you see V, S, and sometimes M.
Oh, then V is voice,
Yeah.
M is movement, and S, what is it?
S is symbol, so is what you make with your hands. Like think of Naruto, you do like symbols. Yeah.
Okay then. Oh
So
yeah,
so
that's
everything
bad
with
because
everything with a V means you have to speak.
well, like every
Everything,
of my
yes,
spell. Okay,
yes. There's
then I
only
won't be the one using it for sure.
yeah, there's only a couple of spells that you don't need to speak. Like catapult, for example. It's on your first level.
Okay, yeah, no, I won't. Then okay, I know that I won't be the one using this.
Yes,
Sure.
damn. I wish you guys didn't find this book.
Yeah, yeah.
All
We
right.
will have someone else doing it.
Yeah. So you're going to read the next one.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead. Make a roll. What do you guys want? Why are you so loud? I fed you already.
Oh, they're so cute.
6. Yeah. Reading through the book. Yeah. These dwarves made this giant contraption to dig easier. that's
Yeah.
yeah. And like it digs pretty quick too. But, you don't know where it is. Or you can make an
Oh, that's
idea that there's a giant hole underground. That's probably where it went. But yeah. And now we wait for Zuzo to see if you guys or well actually do you want to do anything else? You can see stairs at the corner. Right here.
maybe I can explore.
Hmm? What are you doing?
Maybe I can go to the stairs.
Okay. So you travel you travel down the stairs and just like before you see a bunch of bookshelves, but not too much. You okay?
Yeah, I stepped on my shoe.
Oh, okay. Not too many bookshelves. You do see a counter. This looks to be like a bookstore.
Maybe.
Since you're currently standing behind the counter because you went downstairs, you see that the counter was like looted. There's no money behind it or anything. But once more, just like upstairs, all the books are like thrown on the ground.
Can't find anything else. Can I just search around all the same?
Mm-hmm. Now, what are you searching for though?
Anything of interest? Maybe like
Hey.
maybe still books. Oh, I don't know. Suzo! What should I be looking for?
What is she find?
She went downstairs and is currently standing behind a counter of a bookstore. This is a bookstore. And she's gonna be looking through all the books for something she doesn't know.
I guess Zuzo will go down and see what she needs.
Well, what are you guys looking for?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. I just want more information than since I can read for now. I just look around if I can find a paper or anything.
Okay, you guys can make a roll then.
Oh shit!
I don't know what that was. It was an 18 and it rolled on the thing.
I made it 3.
So what was the ending?
It's 18.
Okay, then you're 18. So
Good.
yeah, so Zuzo doesn't know what you're looking for, but he keeps handing you books because they're all in Dwarvish, and he just doesn't know.
Cute.
So you grab the book, you read through it. Oh, it's a fictional novel. No, it's a romance. Oh,
Oh.
yeah, and then you get the idea that this is just like the public for the public, not and upstairs was like the secret stuff or the more valuable stuff.
Okay. Oh, can I look for spell book or anything?
Oh yeah.
I just totally forgot that, but I want to check.
Yeah. So go ahead and make another check.
Yep. Maybe up to like this I can. Oh, but why I make so?
Well, oh, wait. Actually, I think you have a perk or something about it.
So can you help me?
I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, no, fuck it, no. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is a rule. Since you use a spell book, you would get the idea where like people will hide it. So I should have not made you roll, but You go behind the desk because that's where like you would put it, and you go behind the desk and you see a chest, a small chest, and you open it because it seems that it's already open, and inside is empty, and you believe this is where the spellbook was, but someone took it.
So sad.
Hmm.
Even if I go up,
Up, back up the stairs.
anyway, we have to go back up because we will keep moving from the
Okay.
roofs.
Okay. So you go upstairs and you hear movement.
Oh,
Upon
good.
yeah, being really careful, you sneak in and you see Yuka's putting the books back on the shelves.
Okay, then
Like
it was only her.
she's trying to organize everything, but there are like thousands of books.
It's so cute. It's fine. You don't need to do that.
Well, they're important to someone, so
I doubt people living here will come back anytime soon. Then,
just in case. But
can I check the other place, the top roof for the spell book or not?
yeah, you go ahead.
Since we are here and then we leave.
Well, you don't have to make a roll. You don't have to make a roll.
I don't have. Oh, sorry.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
So
Fine.
yeah, you're thinking, and you're like, maybe it's hidden through in all these piles of books, and you understand like magic, so like you get the gist that maybe you can like get a sense for it, but you can't feel it anywhere in the room, and like you even like push some of the books aside and like sometimes help Yuka put some of the books away, but yeah, you don't see anything that's related to a spell book.
Okay, let's not waste any more time then. Let's
Okay, so you guys travel upstairs, and there's a road or a bridge going that way, up here,
yeah.
and you guys travel up there. Hold on, let me get on my map. Okay, so this you be able to tell this before you go. This building has a set of stairs that lead back down to the street. Aside from that, it's another small building that's connected to it, about yay big. Yeah, about that big.
Stop.
So it's connected to a small building, and the building has stairs leading down to the street.
And no trapdoor to go inside.
Nope.
So that's in the trapdoor, right?
No. This is you guys are back on the roof,
Oh,
and if you guys travel across this bridge, then you go to this small building, and this small building has stairs leading down to the street.
Yeah, then let's continue.
Okay.
It's mad.
what are you popping for?
Yeah, I know, right? So, you guys do know that there are goblins down the street. So I'm assuming you guys want to sneak your way in, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So go ahead and make stealth checks, everyone.
Oh, that will be so funny. So
Oh.
so funny.
Oh my god.
I want
I
to
gotta
go back
hear you.
home, please.
Okay.
I
So.
got it here.
Oh my god. No.
But what the
Oh god.
What is
You want to
that?
come over here and see this?
I just fell downstairs like
What did
No.
you get?
Okay.
I fell
I'll just
downstairs.
tell you guys. Okay, so you guys are like, okay, shh. We have to be quiet because there are goblins down the street. And you're, okay.
Hey.
And then you guys slowly make your way to the stairs, and then Via trips and she falls, and then Zuzo's like, oh shit, tries to grab
don't
her,
bite me.
and then falls with her, and then Yuka grabs Zuzo, trying to grab Zuzo, and falls with Zuzo. So you guys just you got a 1, Zuzo got a 2, Yuka got a 2.
You killed Freddy.
I wanna
So
I have
So everyone make initiative checks because the goblins they see you.
This is not my fault. This is this system. But look! No, seriously. Seriously,
Okay.
don't you think there is a problem with this thing? Really? I mean, it's not like what I'm making all the time.
Well, maybe you should get your own set of dice. But at the same time, me, Yuka, and Zuzo messed up on the roll too, so it's not just you. But okay. Yuka got a 12. Zuzo, what'd you get?
Got an 8.
I
Got
hate my
eight.
life.
Zuzo plus 3, so 11.
Hey, the stupid system is this, really? Why?
Oh my god, this is so many.
Oh my
I
I
swear
swear to God,
if
if I
got
got
shoot
shoot
by
by
another
another
poo
poo
bear,
bear, I'm going to kill all of them.
15. Okay, there's 3 groups. Let's see, 14. And it's group. Turn. Oh my god, that's not what I wanted, but sure. Let's see, 17. No, no, my dice! No, I can't see it. Fuck. 7. Let's get 10. No, 11.
Yours is so loud.
Ooh.
Okay,
Guinea pigs.
so let's see. These guys are gonna act first. These guys acted for Via. And these guys acted for Zuzu. Okay. So, they're not actually this close. They're further away, but they notice you guys and are currently running in your direction. They're roughly 100 feet away, except for this first group. This first group is about 70 feet away. It's now gonna be Yuka's turn. Yuka's gonna be like, "Are you running or staying? Running or staying?" Actually, yeah, she doesn't know, so she'll wait for you guys to move. Once more, the group moves closer. And Zuza, what are you doing?
I'll be wanting to say. That's what I'm wondering. I guess Zuzo would be ready to fight like usual.
Okay, so Zuzo stands up next to Yuka and just pulls out his axe and he just looks extremely mad. The one in the back once more moves up closer. So Vaya, what are you doing?
I won't lose time. Where are you, spell? Alors. Oh! You can distract them with dancing lights.
Maybe. I
I
mean,
will do
they
that.
see you guys already. I'll tell you right now. The reason why it worked last time is because they didn't notice you guys before.
Okay, then they are more attracted by enemies than shiny things.
Yeah. And I'll draw stuff out. You guys are right here. The road curves this way, so you guys do see more houses. And these guys are coming from down here. Oh no. Oh, oh that's stupid. Okay. Yeah, these guys are coming from down here. They're still pretty far down, but yeah.
I'm hesitating, should we run away? But
yeah, and right here, oops, right here is another one of those gates with statues on the side of them. but you still have your spell up if you want to try to read it.
Well, since they are far still, I will try to read it.
Okay, so looking at it, you see that this is for nobleship. This area is for nobleship, and you must present the emblem of the four kings to enter.
Emblem of the four kings.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have this, I guess.
Make a quick check. This would be intelligence. Just click intelligence check. 11 plus 5, 16. Yeah, that giant coin in the middle of the tower, you assume is one of the leaders.
The coin?
Yeah, there's a giant coin that was in the floor of the first floor of the tower.
But we couldn't take it.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, okay.
But if you get something similar, then maybe that's an emblem, but you don't know. But that's what you know. You doing anything else? You can still move.
So we're running away, right? No?
Maybe we should run away, I guess, but I don't know if they are faster than us or not.
You can make a check for that.
I know they're fast.
Oh wait, yeah, you guess it. They're definitely faster than us.
Okay, then there's no need running away.
Yeah.
Fight, I guess.
Well, I mean, we can still
I got
hide.
8 anyway.
They're stupid. We can hide. But
Yeah.
again, they're about 70 feet away from you guys. So it's gonna take like 2 to 3 turns for them to catch up to you guys.
Okay, then we try to leave and to hide.
Yeah.
There are houses.
Oh, can I use darkness to? Yeah, I will use darkness to cover the place, and just we will be able to see
Okay.
outside and leave fast. But use darkness.
Okay, you use darkness and poof.
That was adorable.
Well, look what I
That's the
made.
noise of my spell.
I would make a more annoying
What
sound.
the fuck is that?
It's her darkness. Yeah,
It's
this
my
is...
darkness, okay? You don't judge it.
Okay, so she made the darkness spell, and I'm assuming you guys are gonna run this way, right?
It's pretty trippy though.
Right.
It's an artistic darkness, okay?
Yeah. So I'm assuming you guys are running this way, right?
Yeah. We run up.
So running that. Yeah, running that way. You see several buildings.
We try to find the one which is the best to hide.
So you want like a 2-story building, or there? Because right now, right next to you two are 2 1-story buildings.
It's his side.
And what do we have front? What else do we have? We only have this.
Yeah. So I'm not drawing it for you because it's like rushing right now. But there's only houses on this side of the road, and there are 2 small ones that are nearest to you. Further away, there are 2 long ones that seem to be 2 stories. These, yeah. So there's 2 of these.
Maybe we should take the bigger ones, and
so,
we should take the bigger ones.
So it'll take 1 more turn to get to the bigger one, but right now you guys can dive into one of the smaller ones. That's what I'm saying.
But next turn, they will be totally in my darkness, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we still have more turn to reach the bigger house.
Okay, so you guys run to the bigger house?
Is it right? I mean, is it right? We have time to reach it before they find us?
You don't know.
Oh my god.
You can't see them. What do you think, Zuzo? What do you think you should do? Go to the smaller ones or the bigger ones?
We don't have time, so we'll go to the
smaller ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Yuka agrees.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys dive into one of the smaller buildings. Now I can erase all of this.
Are the doors are all open? All of them?
Zuzo, you can make a strength check if you want to just burst open the door, because again, it's a rush of action.
No.
What is it? 9. No, that's good enough.
Okay.
So, while you're thinking like, wait, are the doors even on? Dude just like shoulder bashes into it and runs inside, and then Yuka follows.
Looks like he grabs away.
And then we close it back. Then we close the door back.
Sure, yeah, Zuzo then.
And put things in front to.
Yeah, yeah. You guys find some chairs and like you guys throw everything on top. Yuka closes all the curtains, and then you guys are now currently in this very very small house.
Yeah.
Very very small.
So great.
The door is right here, and you have some stuff piled on in front of it. This is a window. This is a window that are currently closed. What are you guys gonna do?
There is anything else in the home, right?
No, I assume that you guys grabbed as much as you can and threw it in front of the door. You guys could like push over the table and hide behind it.
Yeah, we hide. We try to find a place to hide.
Okay, so it'd be like this because Yuka would not be in front. I know that.
Yeah.
So you guys are currently behind a table. And everyone make perception checks.
12.
Okay.
So bad.
So it's a little bit hard for you to hear Via, but you can still hear just movement. And then they split. So you hear movement coming from this side of the house, and then from up here, and they reach about in front of the house, and then they split apart, going left and right, looking for you guys.
I guess we have to wait and be quiet for now.
Okay. How long do you guys wait?
Mm.
Is a question.
Until we hear. Not smart. So until we hear silence.
Okay. So, you guys get the benefits of a short rest because you guys wait about 30 minutes before everything dies down. I do believe you guys can do stuff at short rests. What was it? You can recover any number of 5th level spells or lower. 2 levels of spell slots. Once per long rest, once per day after a short rest, I can recover a number of 5th levels or lower spell slots. Oh, okay. So, Via, taking a short rest allows you to recover some spells.
Yay.
So,
Yay.
Yay.
I'm assuming it's 2 spells, so you lose. You get, yeah, so you only used 1 first level spell basically, so you have 3 in first and 3 in second levels. So that's how many you have left. You guys are full healed? Yes, definitely. Yes, okay, so you guys don't need to heal. But yeah, after around 30 minutes or so, silence. Complete silence.
Well, can I give a look by the window, a discreet look?
Yeah. You look outside, and yeah, no one's there.
Looks like no one is around, but are they smart enough to make traps?
Yuka would tell you, yes, they are, but only when they know where you are, and I don't think they know where we are. Thanks to your spell.
Yeah, darkness was useful in the end. Well, maybe we can try to make less noise and try to look around.
Okay. So, do you guys move all the stuff out of the way? Or are you guys going to try to find another way out? Which is the 2 windows?
Maybe I will try with the windows first because I don't want to make a big rumble with the door.
Okay. So yeah, so you open the curtains and you push open the window. And this window is fairly small, by the way. You have a hard time getting through, but you get through no problem. And then Zuzo fits Yuka through, and then now Zuzo contemplates how he's gonna get through. They're dwarven houses. They have really small windows.
Yeah, I can go through it.
He can't. Zuzo can't, but you and Yuka are outside.
Ah, then he has to use the door the same.
Yes.
Uh, well,
Oh,
we
yeah.
just
Well, that
looking
means that's
around.
fine.
Unless you want to try to jump through.
No.
You
There's
will be
no way
stuck.
for that.
Okay, so make a quick athletics check, just to see how long it takes for you to move everything around.
17.
Yeah. Okay. So Yuka and Vaya make a perception check. Nice.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Okay. So with your checks, you guys don't see anything. The goblins haven't seemed to have left any traps anywhere. But Vaya with your 20, you do see that they are like jumping through the like throwing stuff out of the larger houses. The one that I wanted you guys to go into, but you guys did it.
Yay! Thank you, Zuzo.
And then after about a minute or so of Zuzo moving stuff, you can hear him like he comes out of the door.
Well, we should continue, but away from the other buildings.
Yeah, so the larger houses are this direction. This way is where you guys came from.
But there was nothing else, and the
Yeah.
larger houses are
In
full of
front of you,
goblins right now.
yeah, in front of you is a giant wall. A
So
little.
why would we?
Oh, go ahead.
Why would we go back to the big houses if we already hid here? There's
Yeah.
no point.
Yeah, the
So-
goblins are over there looking through
Yeah.
the houses. In front of you once more is a large wall. But you know that the reason why is because you know that going back is about like the residential area. You guys won't find the bell in the residential area. But you guys do remember there was a door, the dwarven door that wouldn't open unless you guys provided the emblem.
Can I look around if I can find anything looking like an emblem?
Sure. Make a check. Yeah, that's where it is. Looking around, you don't see anything. No coin, no symbols or anything like that. But you do see in the house next to you, there's a it's larger than it looks from first glance. It looks similar to the one that you guys were originally hiding in, but this one has a little extra at the end of it.
Let's have a look at this one if there isn't any goblin around.
Okay. So you guys move silently through the door, and coming in here, you don't see a way to get there to this extra part.
Inspect the floors.
What you do see is a bookshelf right here. You see a rug on the ground. You see a table over here with some chairs. You see a fireplace.
I'll tell
And
Vaya.
there's a couch over here.
I'll tell Vaya.
And then there's a chest. Okay. To check what?
What do you want me to check?
Come on, spit it out.
To check the carpet, and then I'll check the bookcase, like behind and under it.
Okay. Yuka will check the fireplace. So make your rolls.
Oh yeah. 5.
15.
Dude.
Zuzo, you're looking through and you're just like, "Oh, they're just boring books," and you start tossing the books, and the Yuka's like, "Stop!" But,
Papa, no.
Stop! You're making her sad.
Via, you're looking around at the carpet, and it's a well-made carpet. You don't know what animal it came from, but it's really soft.
Can I move it?
Yeah, you move it.
Yeah, I wanted to move it too.
Yeah, you saw. Okay. Make a strength check, Zuzo. Via, you move the rug, and yeah, there's nothing
11.
underneath it. You struggle, but it seems to be bolted to the ground, or like stuck to the ground some way.
The carpet?
No. The bookshelf. The carpet you
Oh.
can move. The carpet you can move. You like throw it around, but yeah,
There's nothing.
nothing.
I go to the shelf.
Okay, Yuka's gonna like make sure no one's coming in, but make a check, Via. Wow, now you're rolling 15s. Look, 3 of them in a row.
I like this system.
So you walk over and you tell Zuzo to like stop throwing the books. You're making Yuka sad. And then you start pulling some of the books because you remember like that your mom would sometimes, or the mother would sometimes have like secret compartments. You just have to pull the right book, and then the bookshelf moves. And you guys see the pathway to this room. Who's going in?
You want to go first, Zuzo?
I guess.
All right. So you walk in, and it's a little bit cramped. Like if Via was in here, you guys will have to be next to each other, and like forced to like squeeze in through, especially through this tiny hole.
Get in here.
Like especially through this tiny hole that leads to this next room. But you get in here, and you look around and you see like armor, you see a chest, you see a desk, and on top of the desk you see right there in the center of the desk, very neat, a emblem with a dwarven face on it.
Inspect it in case if there's no traps.
Okay, go ahead.
No, those suck. Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
Can I join?
Yeah, Zizo says, yeah, it's safe, come on in. And once more you come in. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, make a check. Yeah. Yep, definitely safe. The table.
I like it when it's always working
This
like
the
I want.
chest, and this is a mannequin that has armor on it. And the reason why it's so small is because it's a dwarf. Alright.
Well, I can check. Do I have still my spell?
No, at this point, no, the spell's faded.
There are papers on the desk or anything?
Just the emblem, like
I take the
yeah, just very neatly placed on the. Yeah.
I take the emblem then.
Okay, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw,
Oh god.
which is +2.
Ew.
Via just gets shot
Ouch.
From the emblem?
for the emblem, yeah, for 3 points of damage, and you let go of the emblem.
Okay, I can take it. Hurts. Ouch.
There's a
I'm
chest.
suffering.
There's a chest and mannequin right next to you guys.
Can you try, Suzo?
Fine.
Oh, what are you doing?
Is it a spell that made it electrical? Is it something that...
You can make a check if you want.
Can I do it too?
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so for Zuzo. Yeah, that's that for Via. Okay. So Zuzo asks, was it a spell or was it like something else? And Via, you know that it was a spell. This is known as a glyph of warding. You can enchant an item, and whenever you could choose a trigger. Whenever something happens, um, a spell will occur, and you would know that it only has a one-time thing.
Then
A one-time
once it
thing?
is gone, we can touch it normally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Okay. I try it again.
Yeah, you pick it up, and it's a lot heavier than it looks. But yeah, you pick it up. You see the same dwarven face on it.
Do you want to check the chest too?
That's your guys' call.
Mm.
I
Okay.
want to check it, but I make the check. I want to see if it is trapped or not.
Okay. So Zuzu, I'm assuming you're going to inspect that as well.
Mm.
Okay.
Yes.
Roll.
Please, Zuzo, make a good roll, please.
12.
Zuzo says, I don't see anything wrong with it. Via, you don't see anything wrong with it as well.
Can we use it? Can we open it with scares? Like we stay behind or?
It's a very
the
small
fact-
room.
Oh yeah.
You can step outside while Zuzo opens it, but someone has to be at the chest to open it.
It's up to you, Zuzo. Can I? You want me to open it, or you want to open it
Hold on.
yourself?
Let me see.
I'll open it.
Let me see some of your spells. Hold on.
I go out. I go out,
Yeah.
and I just ask him to open it, not front.
Okay, so like, do you like go to the side a bit, or do you just wait outside, or do you wait with Yuka?
I wait outside of the just. I don't know.
Oh, you goes by herself.
Yeah, she's
Like,
watching.
I
She's
give you
watching to
all
make sure no
out.
goblins come in. Yeah.
Just looking if I know something.
All right. So Zuzo.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
just have a question. With
Mhm.
detect magic, I can use it on objects too,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
I
but
want
it-
to use detect magic
Okay.
on the.
Okay. So you walk outside, and just before Zuzo is about to open it, you use detect magic, and yeah, there's magic surrounding it. You understand that this spell is called Thunder Wave, and it pushes people.
Well, if you open it, you will get a bit shocked.
No, it's not shock. It's a force. You get pushed.
I guess he'll stand right at the doorway when he opens it, like he positions it. So if he gets pushed, he gets pushed back
Mhm.
through the hallway.
Okay. Do you still open it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
16.
Maybe you do good. Maybe.
So Zuzo opens it. Boom! A loud eruption from it. But Zuzo, you slide back about 5 feet, and you're like, ugh! And you take 2 points of damage. But Zuzo still stands strong. But it did make a loud sound, and Yuka's like, shh! But after the area clears, you walk back to it, and it's empty.
Well, fuck.
For nothing. Well, Dars are scumbags.
So we got the emblem, right?
You guys have the
Yeah, we
emblem.
got the
Why are
emblem.
we in the...
You should have been paying attention, Zuzo.
Where?
There's a mannequin right next to you that has
But
armor
then
on
we
it.
have to check. We are looking for a bell, and we don't know. We have to check everything we can find.
All right, so Zuzo looks at the mannequin and says, "Fuck that," and just walks back out.
Don't be so hungry.
Yuka says, "I think I hear someone coming."
Okay, let's hide. Let's. quiet.
Where are you guys gonna hide?
Oh,
We can
be trapped. Never mind.
we can still hide inside the small room if we put
I
something
know,
in
but
front of
wouldn't
it.
we be stuck and trapped?
Yeah, it's not a good idea. You're right.
Yuka would say, um, when if you were to make a secret place like that, you would make a like a doorknob on the inside so you could get out. Why would you want to be trapped in your own secret room? We just had to find it.
I don't know. Let's put things in front of the home first.
Okay.
Of the door, please. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, let's put the stuff in front of the door so we have time to look for the level.
Okay. So the heaviest thing is this couch. You guys throw the table over there to help the couch. You guys throw the chairs on top. But that's all the things you guys can move. But what do you guys do now?
I'll go look
And
for
we
the
close
level.
we close the curtains too in case.
There's no windows. There's no windows.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we hear anything?
At the moment, no. That's why I didn't ask you guys to make it to check.
We have to make a check.
Yeah, I mean, like Yuka already told you that she heard someone coming or walking or coming in this direction. But yeah,
15.
yeah, you can hear it too. They're getting closer and closer.
I said I'm gonna check the level. I don't know what you two are doing.
Oh, make a check. Sorry, make a check.
19.
From where you're looking,
I swear to God.
you don't see it from where you're looking.
From where I'm looking,
Yeah.
I'm not feeling around like I
Yeah,
would,
yeah.
like a normal
No,
person.
yeah, you're feeling around and everything, and you're avoiding the statue. but yeah, you don't feel or
Is it
see
the
anything.
statue that shocked?
No, no one touched the statue or the mannequin
Oh.
because it has armor on it.
I guess I'm expecting the armor, the mannequin.
How you're just gonna touch it?
No, just like, you know how when something's in a way, you just like look around it and then move it a bit and stuff like that.
Okay, so hold on that. Via, what are you doing?
I ask you. No, maybe not because is there anything trapped inside this? Oh, this room still.
Trapped inside? I mean,
I mean, trapped by a spell or anything.
by a spell? Oh yeah, you can see that the mannequin has a spell on it. From what detect magic does, you can understand that if someone touches the mannequin, it activates.
Activate.
Yeah.
Activates the mannequin.
Yeah, if someone touches the mannequin, it activates.
Oh God!
But
Like
you don't know what it does, but you know that it will be activated.
Well, fuck me.
This is why I told you to hold on.
let's just stay quiet for now, and if anything comes right in front of the. But look for a mechanism in the meantime, please.
Yuka pushes you inside, or tries to. You could try to stop her, or you could just accept it.
He wants me to go inside.
Mm.
Go first, Yuka. I follow you.
No, go! And she's pushing you.
Oh. Well, okay, we go inside.
Okay.
But
And then
she comes first.
yeah, Yuka reaches over and grabs the bookshelf and pulls it. And then you can see behind the bookshelf where she was pulling is a small latch that you can push and pull.
Oh, good. Then let's stay inside this small room and wait, but we don't touch the mannequin. Why not?
But it's so tempting now.
No.
But just like before, you guys hear a bunch of movement. You guys even hear more books falling down as the goblins are like just trying to search in and out for you guys. And then you guys hear more talking, more stupidity. but after roughly like 20 minutes or so, silence. Well, that was close.
And what? uh,
So,
we don't hear anything else anymore, right?
yeah, after 20 minutes. And then Yuka will look at Yuzu and she says, "There's a handle, twist it, and then say you can move it." And she wants you to go first.
How close?
Meaning, do not do your job, please. You're the tank.
So yeah, so you go up to the bookshelf, you grab the handle, you twist it, and you hear, and then you push open the bookshelf. Slowly, but surely. And yeah, you see that the couch, the table, the chair has been pushed ever so slightly for the smallest person to come inside. But yeah, you see no one else inside.
Mm.
Lucky us.
Tell
Can we
them.
have a look
Yeah.
by the curtain to see if there is anything else?
There's no windows. No windows.
Ah, yeah, that's true.
There's only that small crack in the door.
Do we feel like there is anybody outside still?
You can make a perception check.
Yep.
You
Everyone makes a check, please.
yeah.
Nope. You're better.
So
Oh god.
so you hear some faint movements in the distance, but you don't know where it's coming from. And Yuka says they're in the next house
Let's wait a bit more.
because you guys left the window open.
That's true. Well, let's just wait a bit more. We'll see if we wait that things calm down.
Okay. So you guys wait a bit more, and then Yuka would tell you that yeah, it's quiet now after another 10 minutes of waiting.
Then we should reach this special door again and try to figure out how to open it.
So you guys get out. That's what I'm hearing. Right. You guys move the table. You guys move the couch, and then you guys get out. Right. Okay. So you guys walk out. Actually, I can delete this now. No, I'll keep it just in case. Once you guys are outside, everyone can make perception checks to see if they see the goblin.
13.
Yeah.
14 too.
Yeah, you guys don't see any goblins, but you guys do see footsteps. You know, they came in here. Yeah, they came in here, and then they walked around and came in here, and now they're walking around again. You see some of them come in here through the alley. But yeah, they're nowhere to be found.
So where are we?
Yeah, let me get a map. You guys are right there. So looking to your right, you see more houses going down the street. You guys do see a giant building in the distance. And then looking back to your left is where you came from. And with the gates there as well.
Can you show it on the map?
Hmm?
Can you show it on this?
Well, so over here, because you guys are far away from it, is the giant gate that you guys needed the emblem for.
I guess we go to that.
Over in this direction, you guys see more houses, more buildings, but one in particular is this really giant building, and roughly around like 200 feet away.
Well, there were goblins over there, then maybe we shouldn't go far.
Which way?
We shouldn't go to more houses. I want to open the door with the emblem, I think.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
But I'm sure that it will attract attention too. Then we better hurry.
Let me check something very quick. Okay. Okay. So you guys walk over to the gate, and you present the emblem, and yeah, the gate opens, leading inside. You guys immediately run inside. I'm assuming.
Yeah. We don't.
To the left, you see an L-shaped building right next to you. In front of you, you see a fountain. So let me draw it. You guys are right here. The L shape is like so. And then falling down the street, you see a water fountain that's against a wall. And this road forks, splits into two. Goes like this. And you guys see buildings going into the opposite directions. Yeah. So that's what you guys see. There's a wall right here.
Is there any way to close the door behind us?
Not investigation check.
15.
Once more, it has the same contraption as the door in front that you guys originally came from, but you do see some dwarven scripts, but you guys don't know how to read it. There is a lever right here.
Yeah.
That seems to be connected to the chains.
I want to pull out the lever to close the door if I can.
Okay, make a strength check.
Oh God! This
I'll do it.
Okay.
10.
Okay. So
I'm a weak little woman, please.
so Vaya, scared shitless because she wants to protect Yuka, runs over to the lever, and you push, and then it starts to move, and you're like, oh, I'm stronger than I look. And you look behind, and Zuzo's pushing it with one hand. And yeah,
Well,
so
that-
you guys
It goes according to RP, huh?
yeah, you guys push the lever, and then the chain and the door.
And it's closed.
Mhm.
But it's good. Saves a bit of time.
Yeah, Yuka's
Now we
like,
can explore.
that was really loud.
Yes, but
why do dwarves have to be so noisy?
no, but since it's closed, maybe they won't know from where it was.
Hopefully. Actually, Vaya, you would remember this. You know that the tall house that you were looking at, where all the goblins were going, is in here. You can see it. It's over
So
there.
you say?
When you were looking through the telescope, you saw all the goblins walking to a really tall building.
Yes.
And from where you're standing, you can see it. It's over there. Really far away, but still over there. It's in this part of the district.
Okay, then it's not right. Okay, then we can keep doing exploring.
So which way are you guys going? There's a building right here.
Maybe the
There's
building right in.
There's some buildings over there, and this you can't see where it goes, but the road turns this way.
I would say the building is right next.
Okay. Okay. So you guys walk in, no problem. Just like before, you see a bunch of the stuff thrown around. You see a bunch of papers on the ground. You see a desk. There's a desk over here. There's some papers around it. You see some stairs leading upstairs onto a balcony. Yeah, that's what you guys can see from here. What do you guys want to do? And there's a bunch of
Uh,
stuff on the ground.
what kind of stuff is on the ground?
Paper and writing utensils and feathers and some books, but mostly paper.
Okay, nothing looking like a bell or anything.
Nope.
And there's a balcony, and this is the only one floor, or
It's 2 floors. This is stairs right here.
maybe we should go up then.
Okay. So you guys travel upstairs. I'm not gonna show it because yeah, but you can see that there's a bed up here with a drawer and some pillows, but it's all ripped open. The pillow, the mattress, the drawer is swung open, and you see like clothes laying on it.
Uh, nothing of interest here, or we can check.
Yeah, you can make a check.
Let's check everything.
You're the only one interested. Yuka's just listening to the door. You don't see anything. Zuzo's. Yeah.
Nah.
As far as you can tell, this is a living quarters for the person who lived here. Whether or not you don't know what they did, but there are some papers on the ground. There's a desk. You can assume that they're like some business person and they lived here.
Some business.
You do understand that this is like the noble district, so this is where all the rich people were.
No chest, nothing of the kind, I guess.
Hmm?
No chest, nothing of the kind.
But yeah, just like all the other houses, everything that's shiny was taken.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing of interest here. Maybe we should take the rest then.
Yep. Yuka's once more downstairs, just listening to the door. I don't know what Zuzo's doing. What do you want Zuzo to do?
What's happening?
You guys are still in the L-shaped room. Both
What's
you.
Freya doing?
Vaya went upstairs to check what was upstairs, and she'll tell you that it's a living quarters. Like someone slept here, but not recent because everything's all beat up.
I guess I'll just stay down here with Yuka.
Okay. So eventually, Vaya, you end up coming back down, uninterested in anything, kind of depressed. You wanted something special, but didn't find anything.
Oh, it's fine. We should continue anyway.
So what do you want to do now?
Well, we have to go outside and maybe keep going around, see if we can find a building which seems important. Or...
Actually, Yuka now looking in your direction goes, hey, wait a minute, and then she doesn't walk up the stairs, but she follows the stairs, and she pulls open. Jesus, that's so loud.
My bad.
But she pulls open a wooden hatch. She's like, another secret entrance.
Oh, the secret entrance!
Yeah.
It's so
Lovely.
smart.
Yeah.
I
That's
want some ramen. Can we have some ramen today for lunch, babe?
I want to go to sleep before I go to work. Hey.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But you guys can see that it's a really small door because once more dwarves. Via, you can fit inside of it if you like hunched over. You could fit inside no problem, but Zuzo, you'd have to crawl basically
damn it.
if you want to go inside.
Sure.
Let's have a look.
All right.
Alright.
So I'm just gonna draw it out here because I'm too lazy to move everything around. But it's a triangle shape. This is the doorway that you guys came through.
I can't see, hun.
But Zuzo being the first one in, you see once more a chest, a mannequin, table with an emblem on it. Exact same thing.
Emblem is
Does it?
shocked. And probably the emblem is charmed, so.
So it's like, I don't want again. Leave me alone. I would suggest to take the coin all the same. Honestly.
So what do you want to do? You're the only one in here.
Oh, god damn it.
Cause yeah.
What about them? Are they coming?
They were thinking about it. Since you went
I
inside,
guess-
Yuka's gonna wait outside because last time there was a secret place. There was a lot of things. Via,
I
I don't know if
Via.
Via's gonna go in.
Yeah, I'll tell Via. And it's less squished, I guess.
So
I
Via,
will.
you go inside.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go inside, and you see the same thing.
Is the coin different from the one I have now?
No.
Really the same?
Yes, they're exactly the
If
same.
if I, yes, I guess I can try to take
God damn it.
the coin, but carefully because it's certainly trapped. But I can't use an object to make it fall or anything.
You're trying to like activate it, right? Like you want to
I mean-
throw a coin to like activate it.
Oh yeah.
Is that what
I
you're
will
trying
try
to do?
to use the. I will try to send the coin against the coin.
I mean, like otherwise you can try to like shoot it with your spells. Like you do have like rare frost, frostbite, dancing light, message.
yeah, you're right.
Those are free spells.
Ray of
Zuzo
Frost.
Zuzo can shoot at it with a crossbow bolt.
Ray of Frost seems to be a nice idea, but without the damage. I mean, just like I want to move stuff. I don't use it like an attack.
Yeah, you can try, but
Okay.
just for RP purposes, you go to cast it, and the coin starts floating.
Quoi?
Yeah, the coin starts floating, and then if
Floating?
and then
What does
if
it mean?
like it starts flying.
Ah, flying.
Yeah, flying,
Sorry.
and it starts moving closer to you guys, just ever so slightly, just slowly moving closer,
I'm just like, the fuck.
and then it goes through the door.
No.
Michael.
And then you look, you look through the door and you see Yuka. She's like doing some finger gestures, and then the coin slowly moves to her, and then she goes, "I got magic too."
Oh my god.
I don't get it.
Yuka used magic to pull the coin.
I think she's more like the parent that we are because she does better at everything we do.
Yeah, and after the coin reaches the door frame, you look back at the desk and you see a little as the magic that was sealing the coin to the table dissipates. Like disappears. It's gone.
I'm definitely taking her with me, with my sister.
So you just like run over, you hug her, she's like, eh. But yeah, you guys have a coin. You want her to keep it, or you guys want to keep it?
Yes, we should keep it. Maybe it will be useful because it seems to be very important to the people then.
So you guys want to keep it, or you want her, Yuka, to keep it?
Ah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe, well, it's not so heavy, or
I mean, you know it's heavier than it looks, but it's not too bad.
maybe you can keep it, Yuka. Just this one.
Okay. And then she just puts it in her pocket.
And she got it. That's better that she keeps it.
Okay.
Okay. I guess the chest is empty again, and we shouldn't go for it. Right.
That's your guys' call.
Yeah, but I don't want to make a big noise again, so that we have to hide, and I don't know. Maybe we should continue, not to take
Okay.
any risk.
What do you think, Zuza?
I don't want to be push back.
I don't want to lose 2 points of damage again.
No one wants to touch the mannequin. Come on, the mannequin's so lonely.
I don't want to touch a mannequin.
Okay, so you guys meet up back in the building, and you guys gonna walk outside.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys walk outside. Nothing's changed
At the
except
verge
for
of the
this is
river, maybe the river, the fountain.
yeah. You guys can go towards the fountain.
Yeah.
Looking at
Did
this
we
fountain, yeah, looking at this fountain, it hasn't been used in years, and like it's not even working anymore. Like there's no water pouring out, but you do see some like rusty coins on the inside. But whomever was here took all the coins that weren't rusty.
No mechanism or anything, or inscription of some sort?
Yeah, you do see some dwarven writing on it, but yeah, other than that, yeah, it's just a fountain next to a wall. Now since you guys are here, you do see more buildings leading in this direction and more buildings leading that direction.
A fountain against the wall.
Yes, a fountain against a wall. And let me see very quick. And yeah, this wall is connected to a bigger building that's behind it, so yeah, you could get to it.
And go inside the building.
Yeah. Yes, your guys go.
It's so hard to shoot.
There's more buildings going this way. You see one from where you're standing, and you see 3 buildings in this direction. But in this direction, it curves, going down south.
Oh, so many choice.
Yeah, so you guys will be traveling like this, and there are houses on the side.
What do you say we go?
Gee.
Yuka's like, we could flip a coin.
No.
Why not?
It's a thing that he does.
Can be any kind of coin.
Yeah, you guys have emblems. If you guys want, you can flip a coin. Otherwise, you guys just go wherever you guys want. You guys just like, you know.
Maybe we can try to flip a coin.
So you flip a
Why
coin.
not?
Okay.
Yeah.
You flip a coin, and it lands on tails, which is going this way. So you guys travel in that direction.
Yeah, I think it is a good idea.
Okay, so now I can clear this. So while you guys are traveling, you guys once more the road curves. Oops, not drawing. The road curves on the right side from where you guys are facing. There's a house or a building, and it seems to be connected to some type of contraption. You see that it's glowing, this orange glow behind it. Looking through, you see pathway straying to the left, and at the end of the road you see a small building connected to a bigger building, and it seems to be leading back to the tower that you guys were originally at. And you see that triangle building that you guys were in with the secret entrance on this side. Yeah, that's what you guys see.
Maybe first building. Of the triangle, the other building.
So this building?
Yeah.
Okay. So going inside, you see it's like you see a bunch of anvils, and you notice that the orange glow was lava, and it's being poured through here and being pushed out and being poured in a different area, being pushed out, and it just seems that the lava seems to be flowing in here and being pulled out to a different building. So Looking around, you see aprons hanging on the wall. You don't see any utensils. They seem to have been taken, but you do see some barrels, and yeah, that's what you see. So
Must have been a place where they made
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, but you could probably understand that the goblins can't carry the anvil because it's heavy.
I thought you said Advil. I'm like, what the
No,
fuck?
If it was
anvil.
possible, they would take it, but it's
Yeah,
heavy.
it's too heavy. Yeah, yeah, that's what you guys see.
They're so useless. My God.
Yeah, and then there's barrels over here.
Well, I'd like to continue, but I.
This is what do you want to do?
Mm.
You see 3 barrels, an anvil, and flowing magma.
Inspect the bales. I swear to God.
Okay, go ahead.
What did I say? It's a 2.
Looks
Oh,
fine.
Wait, you want me to
Yeah.
check too?
If you want. Tizuzo, he's like, looks fine to me.
16.
Yep. Looks fine to you.
Looks fine to everyone.
Yep. So what do you guys want to do?
Do what you wanted to do, Zuzo.
I don't know what I want to do.
You went to them. What's the need for something?
If you don't say anything, I'm just going to assume you open it.
Mm,
Because you inspected it.
Do you
sure,
want to?
whatever.
Okay, you open it. A cloud of smoke. Black smoke. Just like bursts into your face. You're like, "Pah, pah, pah." But it doesn't do any damage. It smells like iron, but
Gross.
yeah, but you look down and it's just this black powder.
If I look at it, can I see what is it or not?
You can make a check, yeah. It's gunpowder.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
Gunpowder?
explosive. Very explosive.
Oh, this is really interesting.
And you're right next to magma. But
yeah.
But the magma's controlled. The magma's controlled.
Already not. I don't have any fire.
Do you say it out loud or do you just keep to yourself about what it is?
No, I say what it is.
Okay. Yuka says, "I'll be waiting outside," and she like holds onto her egg and just walks outside.
Wait.
I mean, like
maybe-
she keeps the door open and makes sure that you can see her.
She's right. Maybe this is not a good idea to stay with red hot powder next to magma.
Mm.
I would close it and leave the place. I don't want to die.
Mm.
Let's see. Okay. If that's what you guys want to do, so you guys walk back outside.
And we can continue way down.
Yeah. Do you wanna turn here or keep on down?
Ah.
Yeah.
Bitcoin again?
Sure.
Why not?
Going down.
Okay.
So, going down once more. There's no buildings along this road going down, but you guys see a very small building at the end of the road, and this building seems to be connected to a larger building. So it's a small building, roughly that size. Let me actually move this so I can draw more. Yeah, roughly around that size and more on this side. And there's a pathway that connects it, you don't know how, and a larger piece of the building on this side. But you guys are up here. And you can see underneath this building, or at least this part of the building. Change color. the lava is being flowed underneath this platform and
Better
around
not fall.
yeah and around this building.
Huh.
Better not falling, guys.
Not swimming in that.
I know.
Would
Do
I
you
still
have
be
an
hot
entrance?
from lava?
Hmm?
Would I still be hot from lava?
Yes.
Okay. I had a question.
So what you guys want to do? There's a door in front of you. But, yeah.
Yeah, we should go in.
And there's one single window, and you can see that it's roughly about 2 stories tall. Going inside, you guys see that it's empty. Like before, you saw some things on the ground, right? Like some clothes, some of the bed, some of the furniture on the ground. But this part is completely empty. You could see indications that there was like a table here, there was a chair here, there was a like the cabinets here, are clean. There's literally nothing in here except on this side you see a door, and it's slightly open. This door right here is slightly open.
Slightly open.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Go
anyone?
over to the door and expect, like, try to listen.
Okay, make a check.
Hungry.
I do the same.
What the fuck? It was 2.
So yeah, so Zuzo says, oh, it sounds fine to me. And then Vi, you're like, hold on. And then you hear bloof, 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 presumably from the magma, because you do see the light coming from this pathway. But aside from that, you don't hear anything.
Okay. Well, I guess we can continue.
Okay, so you open the door, and you
Please.
notice that this pathway, the walls are made up of some type of stone, and underneath you or on the floor is like a cage, and you can see the magma clearly, and you can feel the heat as soon as you open the door. And
Pleasant.
yeah, you guys want to cross it?
Oh my god, I'm scared that this thing goes down. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's a cage
Trolls
on the
only.
ground.
Do we have anything to see if it is strong enough?
Yeah, from just from looking, especially if you're 18, you can see that yeah, nothing falls.
Well, let's
It
have
looks
a
pretty stable.
try.
All right. So Vi, you walk in first.
I'm so scared of myself. I
Same,
just
dude.
don't want to try. Is it long to cross the thing or?
It's about 10 feet. It's not too bad.
Wait, answer this because
Sprint across that shit, man.
You can. You can.
Wait. 10 feet is like 3. Oh, okay. 3 meters. Okay. Yeah. I would. No, I feel too scared. I'm too used to my game master in another party, which is very nasty.
So Yuga says, wait, don't go, wait. You have cold spells, right?
Yeah.
You could cool the magma.
Cool the magna.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Is it strong enough for cooling down magma?
Given enough time, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that about myself.
It's like pouring water into magma. It just turns into a solid rock. It's still
That's enough
hot.
water.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
still
let's
hot,
try
but
then.
yeah.
I didn't know I was allowed to do this. Okay. Yes.
Mhm. So which one do you cast? Frostbite or rare frost?
Frostbite.
Okay. So Vi starts conjuring this cold air that just comes in from nowhere, just whoosh. And after about 5 minutes, you start seeing the the bars themselves that hold up the cage start to freeze, but the magma underneath starts to turn into this brown rock, and then after another 5 minutes pass, it's completely solid.
Okay, tough time in case of. But now we can try to cross that.
So who goes first?
I guess I
Huh?
will.
Okay. So Zuzo just struts across.
What? Yeah, like that.
And, and then Yuga goes, am I next or do you want to go next?
You can go next.
Okay. She jumps across, being a little bit scared, but she jumps across.
I follow.
Okay, yeah. And you carefully walk across. No problem. And looking in here, you see a bunch of cages that were open. They seem to have held some type of animal on the inside. Um, in the center, let me get my drawing tool. In the center, you see a ring.
Ring.
Mm-hmm. And the cages are all pointing towards the ring. And some of them are big, some of them are small, some of them are tiny. And you see a billboard on this side with some tables around it. And you see some barrels in the corner. Oops. Oh.
Barrels. Sorry.
Barrels.
We have the same reps. That makes a lot of stuff to check.
Mm-hmm.
um,
Just so I can remember, these are cages.
Unfortunately, I will have to go now. But can we keep doing Friday?
Yeah, we can keep doing Fridays.
Okay, for you.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, today's Wednesday. You want to do Wednesday or Friday?
Friday.
So okay, so we're gonna do it
Oh,
next Friday, or this coming Friday, because right now it's
This coming-
Wednesday, right?
this coming Friday in 2 days.
Okay, so you want to do it every Friday from now on?
I don't know. It's up to you. I just tell which day I find in my side because otherwise I have to work and I can't.
Well, whichever day is easiest for you, because we can do literally any day for you.
But I mean, it's just it's God, French. It's especially for you. I mean, in my side, I don't have so many. I mean, next to the work, I'm quite available. Then for you, if you need more sleep because you have work or things
No, it's fine. So
like that, tell me.
yeah, again, it's
I-
whatever you want. We don't care.
Okay. Then if you want, you can
What?
stop
Sorry.
it.
Stop it.
We can do it next Friday, coming Friday.
So the 10.
Yeah, 10.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's been fun. See you then.
You see, if we